Daniel chapter 11, chapter 3. Chapter 3, though, we're going to study Daniel 11, Russia and China and US conflict. A short prayer. It's been very. Atata kumamba ziko mwambiri kuti mukuru yazo tuzambiri kwambiri tinano lemekezeke. Pamene tibitsabe ndi study zathu. Chisomo chanu ndichokwanira ndipo we want you kuti mukhale nafe kuti tiri zadi kukhala nafe. We're thankful for the zonse mukuzigwira mukuziyendesa bwino. Khala nafeni machisomo chanu mdzina Yesu Khristu. Amen. All right. So, Daniel 11, Russia, China, and US conflict. Now, I'm going to read, we are going to read together a quotation, a series of quotations. First, we want to build up a case. A case. Now, in my quotation, just remember that right, that spirit of prophecy. Everything is nice. Come the ones that start with I saw. Taste kena. Are we together? Because I saw it was a vision, just as direct as it is. I saw that the powers of earth are now being shaken and that events come in order. War and rumors of wars, sword and famine and pestilence are first to shake the earth. What I want you to see from this quotation, she saw war. She saw war. Okay, let's go next. I was shown the inhabitants of the earth in the utmost confusion. War. Bloodshed and privation is not wearing it. Then one can skip. Once more, the inhabitants of the earth were presented before me, and again everything was in the utmost confusion. What?
Strife.
And what?
War.
And what?
Bloodshed.
With
famine.
With famine and then pestilences raised everywhere. Other nations were engaged in this war. Was it everyone engaged?
No.
Other nations were engaged. And this war had confusion. War caused
famine.
Hello?
Exactly.
Exactly what is happening now, eh? Exactly. Russia-Ukraine war ikubangisa jani? Fertilizer sakuvezeka wakwezira wakwera midengo. The war in Russia and Ukraine is causing famine. This woman was a prophet. Are we together? The winners of the winners of the you know, people are always fighting against this one. Especially war caused journey, famine and journey. War caused famine, a bit.
Want and bloodshed caused pestilence.
Want and bloodshed.
And then
Yes.
men's hearts fell.
So want and bloodshed, want into privation, perplexity, to be without resources, remember? Want and bloodshed caused journey,
Pestilence.
and then what happened?
Men's hearts failed them for fear.
You know, when you prepare for fear, put it over fail. What's the result?
You are dead.
What was nani asa? Sana ambia utata. Saya mukhe. Suicide. You remember what even entire COVID, Zimbabwe. Remember? Zimbabwe, some people were committing suicide. You know, people, if you have done, but God want to pair against the footmen.
If you have run with footmen,
If you have
they
run-
have wearied me.
If you have run with footmen and they have wearied you,
What shall you do in
What?
the flooding of Jordan?
What shall you do in the flooding of Jani? Jordan. Ngatino anthu othamanga bwa pansi akuropetsa. Nde kuli bwanji anthu amahosi.
Akakwera ngamira zawo.
You see this? Ndezi kafika kovuta chonchi. What we should expect next is a rise or increase in suicide. Kuvane? Men's hearts will fail them for journey, for fear. Because option is naga. Even panopo I can already foretell. Already, we can just kukwela kama mafuta. My pressure mbakale kuchulu. You see this? You see this? So, hey, tomorrow in a time we need Yesu. Are we together? We need Jesus. Please, John. Are we together? John, we need to be close kwa Yesu. Akuti? Okay, this one you read it already. In the last scenes of this earth history, what will happen? War will rage. So, going forward, the judgments of God are in the land. Pay attention. The judgments of God are in the land. The wars and rumors of wars, the destruction by fire and flood, move. They do what?
Say clearly.
They say how?
Clearly.
Clear. Zikunena mwa clear. Kudijana. That
Time
they
of
what?
trouble.
The time of trouble, which is to increase until the end, is very near at what? Abainda longo. What is happening, Banobo? It says how?
Clearly.
Zikunena rumwa clear.
Monveka.
Monvega kuti apapa. The time of trouble is near. I wish we could do Yama Generation Age and show you how near 2022, 2023, and 2024. It's not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence. Yet 2024 is the end of the fourth generation. Tuvan. But what follow? But 2024 and the Bible Badoa 5. Mungamba legesea his long suffering imalegezea Badoa jani. Number 4. It's a long study and I would have so when they want to be that. Komano. It was made as in condos the Russia-Ukraine conflict. Kunena clearly, time of trouble at Savani. And what you are going to notice about it, pay attention. See, many would have noticed in this chapter, Tonya Kuti. And Ababa Munga, many Zimu Lira Baba. That's the color always a connection here, war, the time of trouble. What I learned when I was preparing this, part of the time of trouble, yes, I believe there's a clip I'm going to play for you, Simpsons. The World War III in color after the Antichrist is crowned king. Antichrist akamtakura kali Mfumu pamene kudambe World War Jani 3. This is according to cartoon. Yeah. I'm going. Just stay there. Don't go anywhere. These people know. So Antichrist could have called king. They remain in the full new world order. They would read the actually, that's Daniel 11, verse 40. Verse 45, right? Put in all about they were figure on Mfumu. And the next verse in Daniel 12, verse 1. It's not a coincidence. Put in and Jesus stands up. And there was a time of trouble such as never was. And I hope Naiga would estimate. I just hope Naiga. If you quotation in again, you want to say that people kusajiliwa kondo kujifuta angela upira yani ilimizo ndakazisia Satan ujalimona kwa ndana kuda indi Satan nane beauty na indi Satan ali mafiga pena pali boss. So do you see that? So Akudi, this what I wanted you to see from here is Kuti Zintu is easy. Akudi kondo ikunena how is it saying?
Clearly.
It says clearly Kuti the end is near. Not just the end. The time of trouble is very, very near. Oh, by the way, Namaris, we have no time to journey. We have no time to lose. The world is stirred with the spirit of Jah. Are you saying this is applying to now, eh? The prophecies of the, which chapter?
11th of Daniel.
11th of Daniel have almost reached their final one.
Fulfillment.
So, Nkondo, ndi fulfilling ya Daniel 11, zungogwirizana. It seems good in to for that chapter to be fulfilled. Paina pakali Nkondo. Akuti, ndakupiriza, akuti, soon strife among the nations will break out with an intensity that we do not know what. Oh, we don't. Siti lotako. Mafuta mina kubera siti wadani. Siti walotako. Then move. I want you to see what this is applying. For nobody to queries are the present is a time of overwhelming interest to all living. Rulers and statesmen, men who occupy positions of trust and authority, listen, thinking men and women of all classes have their attention, hello? Have their what?
Attention.
Fixed upon what? The events taking place about them, about us, about the world. Eh? They are what?
Watching.
Where do you, Timon, where do you watch? On TV. We watch on TV, eh? Actually, they are watching. Now, we notice what they are watching. But TV, they are watching the
Strained, restless relations.
hello. That exists among who?
The nations.
Isn't that what you watch? It's a BBC.
Yes.
Russia, Japan, China, Bhutan, Afuna, Atenge, Taiwan. They are watching the restless. Are you following? So what's happening so far? They observe with the intensity that is taking possession of every earthly element, and they realize. And Hakamaona's men is coming in options that are coming to and they realize that something great and decisive is about to journey. Yeah, people can see what the comment says. It just takes one crazy person, you remember? Kuti entire destruction of Jerusalem, it was just we know nango ponya moto mareo wanango one of the temple.
Soldier. One of the soldiers.
Anango one of the nango ponya torch of fire. So it that what they are watching, good I know something is about to take place. And that okay, move it, and that the world is on the verge of a stupendous crisis. People can see something great is about to happen. Agudi, the world is stirred with the spirit of war. The prophecy of the 11th chapter of Daniel has nearly reached its complete fulfillment. Soon the scenes of the trouble spoken in the prophecy will take place. We have no time to lose. Troublous times are what? They are before us. The world is stirred with the spirit of war. I like how she was saying this differently in other places. Soon the scenes of trouble spoken in the prophecy will take place. The prophecy in the 11th of Daniel has nearly reached its complete fulfillment. Much of the what? Much of the history that has taken place in fulfillment of this prophecy. Which prophecy? Daniel chapter 11. Davudi, history ambili imene dachitika kale pa Daniel 11 imene inakwanilisa Daniel mumve will be
Repeated.
Come are you following so far? Akuti Daniel 11 manje ile imana auda tuzuna akuti Daniel 11 anakwaniritsidwa pali history yomwe inapanga fulfill Daniel 11 maparts ena ndi ena awitike kulekeza at a certain place ndakuti koma zambiri zimene zida history yambiri imene idakwaniritsa kale Daniel 11 ipangika chani ibwerezedwa. So we should expect zimene zidaimbira Daniel chapter 11 kuti zidani zikwena kuchitikanso. Koma talima uno. Are you sure? I hope usunda tope kwambiri.
Pang'ono.
I saw in the and not only in the dano jamana can you dano Gemma there were one of these presenters I saw stand up. You should what? Stand up because all around the street. In other words, siji shori wangonena zongo gani sasa Mungu ajita kumuoneta. The vessel and minimum. And then I get the absent, I'm not sure where they are, Magumisa. I saw greater distress in the land than we have yet what?
Witness.
Please pay attention, Professor. I heard the shout.
Groans.
And what?
Cries of distress.
Come on, are we following? I saw what?
Large companies.
In what?
Active battle.
What's this?
Oh.
Nikondo re. I heard the what?
The booming of the cannon.
I heard the booming. Ding, 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 ding. Sana Momole Santari in active battle, she actually saw, she actually what? Heard the booming of the cannon. The clash of what?
Arms.
Menyan and it, the hand to hand what?
Fight.
I heard the groans and prayers of the dying. The ground was covered with the
Wounded.
and the dead. You remember Bill Gates and his wife? I see dead bodies in Africa. Agudi, I saw, listen, I saw desolate, despairing families. No. I saw desperate, despairing families and what? Pinching want and in many
dwellings.
pinching want and many mona getting kusoja. I saw that even now many families are suffering want, but this will what? The faces of many. Listen closely. The faces of many families looked what?
Haggard, pale,
and what?
and pinched with hunger.
Pinching want to Jandija.
Hunger.
Are we following? Are we following so far? I was shown that the people of God should be closely. After kugamba za njala jonchi, pinching njala. Notice what Mwera says next. Mwera next ulembe is, I was shown that the people of God should be closely
United.
You know this is one of the secrets of survival in Sunday law?
Yes.
Hello?
Of surviving the pinching one.
Hey, couldn't move survive pinching one when you're working together. Also, I mean, so my resources will once again, will be able to be fed by that unity. Katumvana? Also, when you're doing my unified, with plenty, with more than Udango Banga Bagani. I was shown that the people of God should be closely united in bonds of Christian what? And love. I believe by these revivals, that's what God is trying to bring about. This is Ziwana Jonchi, Tikale united. God alone can be our shield and strength in this time of our national calamities. This is coming. One of the secrets, Tikale closely united, Tikale closely united. Now, Daniel 11. Oh, okay. Ningu foro was a masamare. Ningu foro was a masamare. Fajodio and Zona Matoba. For Daniel chapter 11, it's not a mistake with Russia and China are involved. I don't think it's a mistake. Tikawenga pa Daniel 11 verse 40. Please musapite because I have so many things to show you. Kulima clip kusokolo tukuonekane. But Daniel 11 verse 40. Bible mena kuti, and at the time of the end the king of the south, akuti kunthawi yakumapeto kuzabwera mfumu yaku south. The king of the south shall push at him, and the king of the north shall come against him. Pali mphamvu ziwiri zimene zikupanga clash. King of the south ndi king of the north. That's Daniel 11. Then mafunika tidziwe kuti who is the king of the south lerolo. Are we together? Tione kuti king of the south ndi ndani. Tikawenga pa verse 11, chapter pa Daniel 11 imweyo. Tikapita pa verse naika verse nina. Oh, tonight. Tikawenga Daniel 11 chapter Daniel chapter 11 verse 3. Agamba that the king of the south. Okay, because of time to tell you kumafatsa wenga. Koma mwenga pa verse 8. Mumba kunena kuti and shall carry captives into Egypt. Okay, what happened when I kuti the daughter, was that the daughter of the king of the south. Kuti adapita kwa the king of the north. Then pokabwerako kanali not the daughter, kanali mwana wake. Pokabwerako anapeza anyamula zimene atengazo ankanka nazo ku Egypt. Mwanjira ina Daniel 11 imatipanga hint kunena kuti the original king of the south linda Egypt. Are we together? The original wakumambiriyo kwenekwene, the king of the south anali ndani? Anali Egypt. Let's look at Egypt's main characteristic. Tufuna timanga identify kuti king of the south ndi ndani lero, right? Today. For you remember verse 40 kuti king of the south shall push at him, and the king of the clash, king of the north and the king of the south. Therefore, who is the king of the south? Egypt's main characteristics. Okay. Egypt's main characteristics in Exodus chapter. I know what my Bible wants here. Now. Okay, tuenge Exodus chapter 5, verse 2. Okay, for verse 1, Moses akumuza Pharaoh, mbetsere bwinome. Akumuza thus saith the Lord God of Israel, let my people go. So Moses akumuza Pharaoh anthu wawawa mulungu wandilamula kuti uwatani muwamasule. Okay? For verse 1. Then for verse 2, Pharaoh anankha kuti, who is the Lord? What do mulungu amene ndi ndani? That I should obey his voice. Mind, right? That's the defiance, eh? Who is this God? I know not the Lord, neither will I let Israel go. So ineo mulungu wako yamene uli wakulamula ine sindikumudani sindikumudziwa. Ndeno sindirani sindiwasiya achuwa. Mwanjira ina anapanga deny zoti kuli mulungu, apanga deny, apanga defy the authority ya mulungu. Egypt. Are we together? Egypt's main characteristic about in Longo is what? It's atheism. I'll show you possible. Atheism is the disbelief of the existence of a God or supreme intelligence. Kugana kuli mulungu kujani kulibe kapena kungo kuikana authority yake kuti no seo silingamamvere mulungu uyu. So that was the characteristic ya main ya Egypt ndiweneyo. Koma remember, Egypt dida, who was he?
The king of the south.
He was the king of the south. Are we together? Egypt was the king of the south, and they were atheistic. They were anonymous atheists. So Egypt, main characteristic ya Egypt ndijana baida longo? Atheism, kugana authority ya mulungu. Listen to what Mrs. White is going to say. The great city in whose streets the witnesses were slain or are slain and where the dead bodies lie is spiritually Egypt. Revelation 11, I think so. Of all, the vessel. Pay close attention. Of all nations presented in Bible history, listen, Egypt, most boldly did what?
Deny the existence of the living God.
Of all the nations amazing in Bible, that Bala Tabata Kana Udi Mungaliko, Dim, Zilla, Egypt. Akuti, and resisted his son command. No monarch ever ventured upon more open and high-handed rebellion against the authority of heaven than did the king of Egypt. Muiva kanyo? Tieno, tingo tika musi. Okay, no, in fact, let me just read more fast. Akuti, when the message was brought to him by Moses in the name of the Lord, Pharaoh Anakabuti proudly answered, who is Jehovah? Is it now anything? Then I should obey his verse. Then move on, time is right. This is what? This is atheism. Chajitika babachi. Kumukana mulungu jonchi. Imene hii ndijani the atheism. Neno, nimafuna kuti ni invest the king of the south. Nimafuna kuti tipite kumusiku so hapo fundo hili hapa ndio funikira. Kuna mu invest please John. Neno, mumbe akuti this is atheism. And the nation represented by Egypt. Hello? The nation represented by what?
Egypt.
Who is Egypt?
King of the south.
So the nation represented by Egypt, one would give voice to a what? A similar denial of the claims of the living. Hello? Mfumu umene uwimidwa ndi Egypt na onso wene akwa kuti ndi wacha. Hello? Na onso ndi wacha? Atheism. Na onso wene kali atheistic in nature. So now also kind of a similar denial of the claims of God, of the living God, and would manifest a like spirit of unbelief and defiance. De akupiriza kumusigo kugamba za ya akupiriza kugamba no za she was using this to put aonese kuti Mfumu nakambira by Revelation, I think it's about 11 hours. The Mfumu wa France. That this prophecy has received a most exact and striking fulfillment in the history of Jani, France. So, Egypt, inali atheistic, later on in the future, kunabu yaso Mfumu ina, opanga ndende zimene Egypt imajira zomakana ndani mulungu. Ndakuti ufumu umene udaonekera zimene zidaoneka kwambiri mu dziko la Jani, mu dziko la France. So the king of the south at a certain stage, please John, the king of the south at a certain stage, anaenda France. Are you following so far? Abanda go fanga ndatupa mwina soma wapanga note. Nangodumba dupa for you kanyo day that. So at a certain stage, the king of the south was France. So at first anali Egypt. Okay, at first anali Egypt, then later on anali France. Let's go forward. The king of the south, Lelolo. Hello? Nice of Winokara. Atheistic in nature. I was a great controversy. Mfumu over representing Egypt. When kind similar claims. Fact, the king of the south must be an atheistic nation which similarly denies the existence of the Jani, of a supreme God, or tries to remove God from the Jani, from the picture. And how do you know? I want you to find wearing a mawali about. Let's read together. Audible? State atheism is the of the or into political regimes. It is a form of the state relationship that is usually ideologically linked to what? Linked to what? Hello? It's linked to what? And the what?
Promotion of religion.
Mukumashira mkuluja? Sijangojo inde ncho pinda. Comma, what is okay? What can we say? What can we say is irreligion? Irreligion then would have come over without what? What can we say is irreligion? Huh?
Without religion.
Without religion, right? Umaikana religion. So agudi, manjiraina state atheism. Agudi basa definition. Agudi state atheism. Makaikresi saga makalamene. It's either makala irreligious or it promotes irreligion. That would state atheism may refer to a government's promotion of clericalism, thank you, which opposes what?
Religious institution of power.
Are you seeing what's going on? Boma kumabanga oppose zifuza religious. Tumvane? And influence in all aspects of public and political life. The boma, state atheism, the more simple. State atheism pamene boma lanu likupondereza nkhani za chipembedzo. Tumvane? Kumazipondereza mosiyana. Now what is the majority of communist states? Lelo maiko amene ali a communist. Amapanga follow similar policies from 1917 and onward. What country has been mentioned next up?
Soviet.
Who is the Soviet Union? Russia. The Soviet Union had a are you here? The Soviet Union had
A long history.
of what?
State atheism.
State atheism. Russia yakala ikupondereza chani chipembedzo irreligious. You get the point, eh? You get the point. They have a wrong history of this. By the way, this is Wikipedia. Whereby those seeking social success generally had to profess what?
Atheism.
And when there is no what?
No God.
There is no God. And to stay away from that.
Houses of worship.
This is what?
Atheism.
This is atheism. And this trend rather became especially militant. They would do Zalwa military, right? During the middle of the Stalinist era from 1929 to 1939. I think you more follow history, right?
Yes.
It's a very brief history. Kuti Russia inali ndi history yaitali yoma panga zimene zoma pondeleza za chipembedzo umane kuti ya za atheism. The Soviet Union attempted to suppress public religious expression over wide areas of its influence, including places such as Central Asia. Fundo hii zajirugaso bwana. Kwa fundo hii inango inemene mawenga menandisa ngalasa. Before yoti fundo hii kumusi. Akuti a communist state is a state which with a form of government which is characterized by one party rule and the dominant party rule of the Communist Party. It professes allegiance to the Leninist or the Mwakumbira kama Marx. They profess Leninist kapena Marx as the guiding principle of the state. They know. It's very interesting. If I had Marx in my first year, I remember. Saname, sili mapanga koma connection osema. Mangolandi, right? Kwa mnombo meza hapo kadi, kuni luka Marxuja. I'm points are atheism, man. Koma mashimanga coin in a way, you were so on this is the atheism. Are you there? So on this is the atheism. Karl Marx, Mukumbugira, religion is the nani? Opium of the poor. Chibembezo mpongo tawi la bantu orani. Opium of for that and dosa uga ama so go tawira. Nde chibembezo imokanga china jongo. Jongo atontoza ziko mukombiri. Jongo atontoza. That would be religion is the opium of the people. This dictum by Marx is the cornerstone of which the Marxist of the Marxist outlook on religion. Okay, well, my point is made. Kuti Soviet Union, kamina kuti Russia, in fact, although Marx and Lenin were both
Atheists.
they were both atheists. So maiko inaga ama kurubia kwambiri Karl Marx lenini kumapanga ma principles awo aja ndekuti those countries are atheistic in nature zochitika zake. Lero labaenda longo today mupeza kunena kuti the biggest, most powerful atheistic nations of today, they are Russia and what? And China. Are we following so far? These are little. And in 1989, kuli mutsimikize kuti pa Daniel 11 baja pali Russia adi pamene pachi. See, Mfumu, king of the south was from Egypt, remember? Egypt unapita kwanda? France, see? That was in, and in France, anakwanitsa kwambiri mu 1798, now the king of the south shall push at him. In 1798, France, general, France, Lujanapita ku papase, one manga pope, you remember? And manga, that was fulfilled. So France was the king of the south, is no longer the king of the south. In 1989, USA, more than the Bible, we the president of US, Reagan, we did that? Pope John Paul. They formed a Holy Alliance. Them one of the Holy Alliance, Amafuna ran. According to the Holy Alliance, Amafuna, Kubanga Hessen, Kufulumizite, Deja, the demise of Ja.
The death of communism.
Maybe communism, but Russia.
China and Russia.
You see? So in 1999, Adam waging war against Russia, pushing against the king of the south. Are we together? The king of the north and the king of the south once again are clashing. Now, king of the north in the land by who is the king of the north? My Bible on the book Bible. I don't understand. But the king of the south, not Linda. I don't know more time with this. So okay. The Papa said, you know, Papa said in the army. In the army. I know. Ako zole ya kondo ndi anthu. Kutana. Koma Bible una kuti the king of the north ndamene akupanga wage war against king of the Hello. Koma talimo no. King Bible kuti Papa said the men akupanga wage war against the king of the Jani, the king of the south. Koma Papa say uyu nkanyanga kakang'ono. Katumvana kai. Kadziko kang'ono. Fuso kukalasi kapena budabu mazifusako. Kuti Papa senga menye bwezi nkhondo the king of the south. That in Daniel 11 passages. Please, I need to show you this. Kuti muone the Bible the book lo koma. The book lo na ndipo zimene magamba ash. You can see kuti this book was written not by an ordinary person. Tikapita pa Daniel 11 vaja. Verse but Daniel 11 verse 31. Daniel 11 verse 31. Akuti, I'll follow that the king of this is the king of the north. They describe the king of the north. Akuti, Daniel 11 verse 31. Akuti, and arms shall stand on his part. Hello? Who shall stand on his part?
Arms.
What is arms? Yes. Those are weapons. Yes. Therefore the arms shall stand on his part, and they shall pollute the sanctuary of strength, and shall take away the daily sacrifice, and they shall place the abomination that maketh desolate. Papa Sekuti Kwanisa says the arms are standing on his journey, on his side. Are we following? Are we following so far?
Yes.
Comma. In Revelation chapter 13, Revelation 13, amene amatandiza Papa se dziko lanji United States of Amen. Revelation 13 panatuka zilombo zingati pacha ziwiri. China chinatuka pamadzi, china chinatuka pachani. Pachapa mtunda hija, it gave its power. Chikupereka mphamvu kwa ndani, chilombo chorani chapa madzi. Chapa madzi ndinda papase, system ya papa. Then Bible kana kuti arm shall stand on his part. Who do you think is going to help the papacy to fight the king of the south? Thank you so much. The who? The US. Are you following? So actually the king of the north shall push at him. Who do you think are pushing at the king of the south? The US. Mkomwe. You know, Bible is change that. Are we together? Book ropes. Mukumbukira Herod and Herodias. Mukumbukira? Amena kafuna kuti John the Baptist after leader. Herodias. Ana ni pamphili yourself for John. Who did she use?
Herod.
This Muzoni Herodias amemia papa se? Hello?
A woman.
A woman, a church, eh? A woman represents a jani? A church. Zimai akuyuza nda anayuza nda. Of course the very heard there's anayuza the daughter, eh? Koma the daughter anapepanda? The king. The king is in the state. The United States need all the other states of Zimbabwe, eh? My president. Actually, Chalibe Pango, they can only appeal to the state. Are we together? The Mesa and Pira Yesu Christ, you know that, eh? They had to appeal to the Yani, to the state. Actually, it is Angache Kubanga execute power. So, Papa say, I would answer, I'm to stand on his part. I mean, Papa said is the king of the, the USA. So, Bible can the king of the north, he would be the king of the south. Just know, I mean, I would be the USA, my allies. I hope Zubanga makes sense, eh? So I remember we're going towards the end of this chapter. We're about to finish this chapter. King of the south was Egypt. Then later on it was France. And I have reason to believe today the king of the south, Linda.
Russia.
And that's why Papa said ilimbana Russia and Jan. These two countries. You know what I want from superpower? The clash these ones they want to control the whole world. I'm trying to advertise to you, Bible is in the Google big. Are we together? The Google will one be the way it explains things. Beautiful. So clash Papa say and the USA and allies, king of the north. Arms shall stand on his stand, on his side. So it's Herodias using the Herod. Old Testament it was Jezebel using the Ahab to execute the Elijah
And the prophets.
Elijah and the prophets, eh? Yes, of course. So these ones will go against those ones, Russia and Dani and China. Are we together so far? Are we right? Now the question is, why are we singling out Russia and China? Muzoni my theistic nation so cow, eh? Police were in Indiana. What about Chairman Mao? China, okay? What about Chairman Mao, madam? So Muzio? Chairman Mao, this.
North Korea.
Yes, North Korea may go have and Vietnam, I'm not sure. Yeah, these are all my ego, I'm a Pondereza religion. Daniel 11 verse 5. To answer for Syria, why are we singling out Russia and China? And the king of the south, Daniel 11 verse 5. And the king of the south shall be what?
Strong.
And one of his princes, and he shall be strong above. He shall be strong above him and have dominion. And his what?
His dominion.
His dominion shall be done.
Great
Bible
dominion.
it's Bible. No? The number one characteristic, king of the south in Jodi Akaliga. Koma Mwera is the Ramsey Namone. Aina Kaja.
Strong.
Akaisoja.
Great dominion.
And these are the characteristics of Russia and China.
Yes.
Is China very positive? China is everywhere. Everywhere China is walking. Komaso is a strong nation, eh? Very rich. The one that's the guy. The one that said, these tensions have already begun. US, China, Russia, Zabagari, Kangati, Zabagari, Ukokari. Look at this article. One article up on internet. We can confirm Bible. Afriba? Russia and China, and they a what?
A pact.
Meaning good they're working together.
Together.
They also the king of the land, of the south, and they're a pact against who?
America.
Against America and the what?
The West.
In a sweeping long-term agreement, Vladimir Putin and Xi Jinping, the two most powerful what?
Autocrats.
Challenge the current political and military order. Hello? Kuibangaja?
Challenge.
The king of the south, Xiaojani. Push. Utai no ifedu ino. Somebody because of police. Because of police. So Russia and China taking a stand together against the America and the West. And the America, who is on the side of America? NATO, you know, eh? NATO. Sometimes no makala udhio, umene o NATO. Just know within the US, umene on the Malazak. Oh, okay. Aba. Tingodumpa kaya mene. Tupira kumabiro, don't worry. Tupira kumabiro kwa this chapter. Please don't get too tired. So USA, Russia, and Ukraine conflict. I'm about to show you my video. Stay tuned. Before I'm going to send my video. Abuji, we are standing on the threshold of great and solemn events. Prophecies are fulfilling. Strange and eventful history. Strange and eventful history is being recorded in the books of heaven. Events which it was declared should shortly precede the greater day of God. Everything in the world is in an unsettled state. Is that what's happening, Bano?
Yes.
Oh, for sure. The menezi Banobo. Now, not process. The nations are what? Disorder. This is happening now. And I see Akuya dita kukwela kwa jani kwa mitendo. People are angry. Kumana you because ima chendo banga react. Kumanza tu ambaka ima reaction. People are angry and great what? Preparations for that are being what? You know one thing I love more than is inside information. Angakuze nzona watakoze kana kondo. Koma this is Mulungu akudulia kuti inu musamangona choncho. People are preparing for Chani for war. Nation is plotting against Chani and kingdom against Chani. The great day of God is what? Come on. I don't know whether you're seeing what I'm saying. Mwamanganoti kuti walumikizaso Mrs. White. The time of trouble, the great day of God. Walumikizaso ndijani? Ninkondo. Mayone? She's talking about war. All of a sudden, the great day of God is done, hastening greatly. Listen, Abudi. But although the nations are mastering their forces for what? For war and bloodshed. They are preparing for war and bloodshed. The command of the angels, hello, is still what?
In force.
The command of the angels is still in force. That they hold the four winds until the servants of God are sealed in their journey, until they are sealed in their foreheads. So, what? From reading this, what I'm getting from here is You and I know very well, when people say that the release, the great time of Jan, trouble. Hello? Dear Woody, the release, Giorgio. Part of the trouble we should expect, Deja,
War.
the God.
Don't talk.
Actually, yes, indeed, but mvura isifika hapo nthawi yatithera and izona kuti panopo tikulandira ma sprinklings at the time of trouble kuti Yesu akazayimirira so ndi madothodi izatonjo tonse kapendula kuitse so indeed awo ndi madothodi kuti no zikafika poti no angelo amasula mphepo. Okay, let's just a minute. I want to show you a video now. I think my audio is nice when I'm trying let me show you a video.
President Joe Biden has called on his allies to stay together against Ukraine, against the backdrop of the war. The group of 7 leaders are now meeting in the southern German town of Garmisch-Partenkirche. They're discussing measures to contain Moscow economically, including price caps on Russian oil and new bans on imports of Russian gold. On Sunday, Joe Biden also...
Wait a minute. Is it okay.
President Joe Biden has called on his allies to stay together against Ukraine.
President Joe Biden has called on his allies to against
of the war. The group of 7 leaders are now...
US President Biden calls for unity to fight who?
Right.
The king of the what? Okay.
So.
Oh, yeah. This is prophetic.
In the southern German town of Garmisch-Partenkirche, they're discussing measures to contain Moscow economically.
They are discussing measures to contain Moscow economically. Sitting fast, sitting away more for you know tired to kind of mark the same time. More on Daniel 11 verse 45. The instruments used to fight the king of the south. You know that, eh? He shall come against him with ships. Hello? With horsemen. Horsemen in their armies, eh?
Yeah.
So they're going to use military power. Come ships and the ships. That's what
Ships. That must be economic.
Economic power. Yes, because my ships you do business, eh? Trade. They represent economy. So they're not only are going to attack militarily, in the second step. First step, attack Russia, the economically. And the US inabanga friendship in Germany, and guess what? Germany is the strongest economic power on the earth. And US the strongest military. The economy and the military coming together to fight the king of the south.
Price caps on Russian oil and new bans on imports of Russian gold. On Sunday, Joe Biden also launched a global infrastructure partnership designed...
So, Ababa, I'm going to to Joe Biden. I'm going to the sound is still good in Nayo. Because I really wanted you to hear this.
January 21st, 2017.
Is this true? Russia's doing terrible things?
Okay, move there.
Is this true? Russia's doing terrible things?
Who is this? The Trump, eh? They are good. Is this true? Russia is doing trade with Move, eh?
Come here. I'm sorry if I woke you. No, I don't care if I'm waking you. You tiny bald fascists! Leave this great country alone!
Muone wewe eh? Mimi ndio Putin eh?
This is Ukraine. Yes.
Welcome to Springfield's Little what? This is the episode Zakalekale to episode Zakalekale. Uh-oh. Did you see it?
Starbucks?
No.
Starbucks.
This is Starbucks, not Starbucks. Tsar is a Russian word for king, eh? I think it's king. Starbucks. Do you know what is the strongest atomic bomb? Adamaka test, never tested. Adamaka tested in Russia. Guess what the name of that bomb is? The Tsar bomber. This is bombing. My video I usually visible from space. This is bomb was such a material. Never na dima gani kama bombi. Yes, so I'm going to go to Twitter. Before yes, I'm going to go to Twitter. Mfumu is no longer in the hearts of people. We know how Mr. Akozogo dino. Yes, I'm going What you don't need? She bomb with it. So when I go say it's a okay, please.
I'd take a moment to enjoy those store names if I did.
I got insane in the Ukraine. Musayagado in the background. Now you know, at Hama Subliminal, they make you focus on Chintu. Background Yes.
Mental health services.
And mental health services. Insane in the Ukraine. This is a 2011 episode. Konde Ukraine 2022. 11 years ago. Can you imagine this?
What to do? I'm sorry, I have so many nightmares. I've done unspeakable things, from Buenos Aires to the Ukraine. It's best to cut.
I've done unspeakable things from Buenos Aires. Buenos Aires is Brazil. It's Brazil! Ndugu lelo. Iskoma.
You have. I have, Rick.
Ndugu lelo. I have done insane things from Buenos Aires, Brazil, to Ukraine. Brazil is in trouble.
Flashbacks to a nightmare's past. That's funny because I have reoccurring flash forwards to a nightmare's.
You remember what I'm telling you, eh? I'm going to focus on what's in the background?
Don't do this.
What's in the background, Nadia?
That's a nuclear.
Yes. Don't do this. Don't do what? Don't start a nuclear journey.
Global. Global one. I'm about to get global one. High definition. Global.
These guys, I don't know who writes these things. No, it can't be. Look at the date. 1999, then the Kulitzajani. 1998, then the Kulitzajani. Chimanga.
It's over there. The Soviet Union will be pleased to offer amnesty to your wayward west.
Move now, welcome to the Soviet Union, eh? Jabu.
The Soviet Union? I thought you guys broke up.
Move again. Okay.
Why did you broke up?
Yes, that's what we wanted you to think.
Come on, how do you follow what happened? Move together on this study at Twitter. Study on a goodie. Soviet Union was state atheism, eh? Because we are no longer capitalism in art. I mean, communism in art. Komano atanaria amaria yote koma deep embedded in them.
Yes,
yes, and that's what we wanted you to think. We are still Soviet, Danny. We are still king of the world. Mimi nasema zamani kiasi da kuti ya Professor Tisarani musaziliza. I want to go to Satana student kutoka Mkofi. Lakini ndio wewe wa atheism wewe. Wazuka.
Must crush capitalism to make Russia great again. Russia? Hey, wait a minute! You toasted me up behind this, the Muslim! Vladimir Putin, President of Russia! Yep, on the list. Go ahead and vote. Hey, what about me? Not on the list. Don't worry, my hackers will get you in.
Hello? Commentary no. Don't worry, my who? Muzumba nini afanya kana ya kuda mwana Rais Trump ni mahaka sabu jana? How Russia? This was before.
How old is this episode? Hold on.
I don't think they're into 12. I think they're into 12. Somewhere there. My hackers will get you in. Don't worry. I don't mind.
Trump is winning 102%. Business is business.
That's the king of the South for you.
Oh, and put my name on the Lincoln Memorial. Disband NATO and make me some scrambled eggs in a gold plate.
Michelle Obama's
What? Fine, I'll be right there.
That's Trump, yeah.
Man, it really gets me. You're watching the learning
Yeah.
when minds grow.
I'm going to turn this. This is happening for Ukraine. By the way, this is happening again on Komadani. I've been a paper about it. I've been a Komadan. I can even imagine the booty air. That was very surprised to the land. They are So, my daughter only can lead to this. Remember, the series if about ruin and desolation, eh? If about I believe one of the factors is Kalankondo. Yorkshire. Kalankondo, Yorkshire. We are going to see Hiroshima all over again.
That's what the war has done to Ukraine. Almost
Putin threatens to use what? Nuclear weapons.
now and counting. Russia has been dropping bombs and it's not done yet. Vladimir Putin is chasing a decisive victory and for that he's ready to push the nuclear button. The Russian president says they're deploying nuclear missiles. Listen to this.
Our armed forces now have the unrivaled S-500 air and missile defense systems. Sarmat intercontinental ballistic missiles have been successfully tested. We are planning for the first such complex. Will be deployed by the end of the year.
Intercontinental ballistic missiles. Intercontinental means it can fly from one continent to the other. Directly and hit your targets.
Nuclear missile.
It's menaced.
Deadliest weapons in Putin's armor. He's threatening to use them. Listen to what he said last week, and I'm quoting. This is from the Russian president. We aren't threatening anyone, but everyone should be aware of what we have.
Alright? So what is I? Mungu zio zimene kweli
and what we will use, if required, to protect our sovereignty. Vladimir Putin was talking about nuclear missiles. He wants to deploy them by the end of this year, 2022.
Hello? Are people here?
Serious is a threat. And where can Russia use these nukes? On Gravitas tonight, that's what we'll discuss. First, let's show you the
now, you have
weapon
to understand, yes, there will be wars and
Rumors of war.
so some of these in the propaganda, I also believe that after that now, yes, there's no more protections in Mwera warani, wachokamwa mitima. I really believe that it is a bugadi in Konda. Because it's more negoti, China, they still really believe that the next super giant. power. So these people don't know what there's an aid coming. That says, you want to it's a real struggle. The real superpower. These countries are really going to fight.
Russia has tested a new nuclear-capable missile. It is called the Saturn II.
The name of the missile is Saturn II. That's the missile. Russia.
Moscow claims this missile can hit targets anywhere in the world, even in North and South Pole. The missile can also evade defense systems. Vladimir Putin.
It can also, because on evade my defense system. Meaning,
this new weapon will make Russia's enemies think twice. Is Russia's new weapon a serious threat for the West? Here's a detailed report.
Amid the conflict in Ukraine, a missile took off in northwest Russia. Vladimir Putin says that the new Russian weapon will make enemies think twice.
This truly unique weapon will strengthen the combat potential of our armed forces, reliably ensure the security of Russia from external threats, and make those who in the heat of aggressive rhetoric try to threaten our country think twice.
So what is...
Okay, let's go forward. I also want to show you Russia, just as we're going to an end now. Yeah, we'll finish off here and then we'll rest. USA, China and Taiwan conflict. She had a lot to say about this war. John was a witness of the terrible scenes that would take place as signs of Christ's coming. He saw what? Armies mastering for Jani. It's true. And look at the connection. He saw armies mastering for battle and Jan.
Men's hearts failing them.
Remember, is it not eh? Actually, this isn't that is on. One of the things making Omangan you to tremble for fear. The tidings of war. Remember, after that, the dream you had, eh? You remember? I'm just going to share something. And how good of a Lord. Okay. Okay. Bingo, man is about them to share the dream. Bingo, just this place. So for the one being. Now, I want you to follow closely. Follow closely, please. Now, she saw armies mastering for Jan for battle. They're preparing. Look at this. China, Taiwan, reply by scrambling jets to warn China. It is people. Not a marine mujer, all of that join. What are you going to just ready? Where? Who on us? Why is this happening? China claims Taiwan as its territory. Is this the same thing as Russia, right? China says these are drills to protect countries' sovereignty. Taiwan calls this grey zone warfare. If anyone dares to secede Taiwan from China, we will not hesitate to what? Exactly what Russia was saying. Bad company. Birds of a feather, they flock to together.
我们一定会不惜一战。
We will fight at all costs and we will definitely fight to the very. Akunena motsimikiza.
不惜代价，一定会打到底。这是中。
This is the only choice for Jani, for China. Then muone tu bwino lomwe, pacha king of the south, ukukulinda papa sendinda America, ukukulinda Russia ndiya. So you should expect to the US, pamene but the US pacha si mane akuri inapanga meeting kuti tuenda limbana ndi Russia mundu ye. If the Bible is true, they would target going to be China. Listen closely. Listen closely.
第二个选择，冲突发生的第二天，
I want to make it clear to those seeking Taiwan independence and those behind them.
主席从普京总统通电话。
The pursuit of Taiwan independence is a dead end. Stop the delusion.
记住要
What do you think of?
和劝和促谈的工作。以后
Recently, US showed support to Taiwan amid China's dreams. USA said it would get involved if China were to attack Taiwan.
Now, as a part of our One China policy, we will continue to fulfill our commitments under the Taiwan Relations Act. And that includes assisting Taiwan in maintaining a sufficient self-defense capability.
Okay, the next video nimeona kwamba no za Biden.
We want to get involved in the Ukraine conflict militarily for obvious reasons. Are you willing to get involved militarily to defend Taiwan if it comes?
Maiva kusore? Are you willing to mulo ila kuyu tanza Taiwan?
Yes.
You are.
Arba?
That's a commitment we made. That's a commitment we made. We are not, look, here's the situation. We agree with the One China policy. We signed on to it and all the attendant agreements made from there. But the idea that it can be taken by force, just taken by force, is just not appropriate. It will dislocate the entire region and be another action similar to what happened in Ukraine. And so it's a burden that is even stronger.
Muva kani eh? Wangamosa rani mosa pshatira kuti ai.
中方对美方的言论。
So awana yankano. US anes mezuri yes jibanga tizaloerera. China inayanka.
是强烈不
Muva kani
和坚决反对。
China has hit back after US President Joe Biden said the US would defend Taiwan.
Willing to get involved militarily to defend Taiwan if it comes to
So
that?
at Taiwan,
Yes.
I mean at China,
You are.
sorry, I am Kano Baba.
That's a commitment we made.
台湾是中国领土不可分
The Taiwan issue is purely China's internal affair.
部分。
Even his
台湾问
face,
题纯属
Very, very serious.
does it look very happy?
中国内政，不容任何外部势力干涉。在涉及中国主权和领土完整等核心利益问题上，中方没有任何妥协退让余地。
No one should use
任何人不要低估中国人民
Okay?
捍卫国家主权和领土完整的
Yes.
坚强决心、坚定意志、强大能力。不要站在14亿中国人民的
should not stand against Saudi, should not stand against 1.4 billion Chinese people. Yeah. So you can see there's tensions brewing, eh? And I think the one China Taiwan. Taiwan haven't declared the more official independence. The China magana zilizo zimene zozo akangona apange zimene zozo za Taiwan, China will respond. Kodi kanza zozo dabwis. Koma now I also got an object lesson in Saname when I was following these things. I got an object lesson. Do you know when God will respond or stand up? Nkunena kuti ababa no kwamba kuwetsa ma plagues. Do you know kuti it will be after Sarana Arabanga? It will be after Sarana Arabanga Sunday law. But do you know what? do you know the other language that is used to explain what the passing of the Sunday law is? Aguriru. It's called the abomination of desolation. Kalikali, the abomination of desolation in Analima Romana means kutenga flag yao, anaitenga nduguinika in the holy place. Mu territory ya ndani ya Israel. Roma nani kutenga flag yao nduguinika mu territory ya ndani ya Israel. And that was the abomination of desolation. Therefore, that represents national Sunday law. What is that telling you? Carry Sunday law. It will be, it's like Satana watenga his territory going into the territory yandani ya Mulungu. Actually, the language that is used there now, it says he has placed a false Sabbath in the place where God's Sabbath should be. It's a territorial issue. Are we together? And when the devil does that, just like Taiwan or just like these countries, God is going to respond. The NIGH is going to use military power. The power that is going to use now the 7 final plagues. Responding this is my territory. Sabbath ndianga. Let's finish off. In India, China, look at the countries, this is right. In India, China, Russia, and the cities of Jan, thousands of men and women are dying of starvation. The moneyed men, because they have the power, control the market. They purchase at low rates, or they can obtain, and then sell at greatly increased prices. This means starvation to the poorer classes and will result in a what? In a civil war. Can you say the kondo? Now, look at this. How did it result in a civil war? There will be a time of trouble such as never was since there was a nation. Hello? Have you seen anybody the connection ya kondo? Time of trouble such as never. So it seems that Little Kondo is one of the main components of time of trouble such as never. No wonder. We must avoid. The population is okay, let's finish off. War causes famine. You remember quotation is in our guys. So that's the end of chapter 3. We were supposed to go to the looming food crisis. Kena go kumaliza kombano wana kuti katobe pelekeze komweba kena go